Hello and welcome to the Art of the Oracle. Super excited to start this August out. I guess we're in the 8-8 portal, which is about transformation, recognition of the things that we have accomplished and what we're still letting go of, the power really of Leo coming into full swing here. And with that being said, I don't know if you've seen the terrible fires that are burning in Washington and Oregon. And what I heard was very simple and very profound at the same time. It's like we have the power. We, each one of us individually, there is no one more powerful than the other except when we have our own awareness of that power. And the power that I heard was to change, make the change, end the things that we don't want to see, and see the things that we do want to see. And so I saw like a sacred ceremony around the states bringing healing and water where needed, there and anywhere else in this country, because it is it's difficult to see what's going on out there. So that's what I'm going to ask you to do today is like hone in, begin with just seeing the water coming down in the places that are having these mass fires and knowing that you are powerful, and no like dark government or shadow government or dark forces or any of that stuff has more power over anything. And once we realize that, then we can totally take back what it is that we want to see in the world. If you don't like, whatever, fill in the blank, then see the thing that you do want to see and then say thank you for the gratitude of that. So as you can see here, when we're getting onto the reading, is that we have the spirit animals, which is really exciting, and spirit mamas. And this is bringing in, Mother Nature and Divine Feminine. And then we have the sacred creators along with the Light Seers Tarot. And both of these are created by the same person, Chris Ann, who anybody that watches tarot will know Chris Ann is a very popular card creator. So we're going to start here and ask for beautiful animals. Like, what is the message that is needed at this time? Okay, what is this? Oh, hummingbird. Yes, be there now. This is card number 34, telling us that we have choices and options to move forward and create the magic and the joy in this moment. We don't have to wait for somebody else to rescue us or wait for somebody else to create the life that we want. It's us. We're doing it or not doing it right now. So I think that's a really incredible way to start the message. And maybe I'll go to the guidebook and just see if there is anything additional that wants to be said. Okay, hummingbird spirit message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you now. You will know this when you become still and feel your connection. Yeah, so that's how we change and become the magic that we've always wanted to see in the world. So we have a connection to spirit. And what is spirit? I think spirit is actually our higher wisdom and guidance. It's part of us. It's all of the things that we think magic is. And yeah, and to move forward with that. So let's go to the spirit mamas. So okay, just breathe. Look at that. So this is continuing on, I feel like, from last week, showing us that it's all about the now moment. We need to take a look at where we are in this moment. And if it's not what we want, start creating the thing that we do want. Create the new love that we want in our life. Create the more abundant. And it's not like, oh gosh, there was, the Secret a while back, and it is part of our vibrational signature, but I believe that it's more than that. It's setting intention about the magic that we see. She's resting. She's not, trudging along, doing all these, like, you have to do this, and this. That's a very masculine way to look at it. It's very goal-oriented. You have to do this and that. No, I'm saying step into the divine feminine. Sit, breathe with your magic. Know that you have and can create whatever you want, and then start feeling into what would that look like. Like close your eyes, breathe into the moment, and just be where it is that you would truly, if you could be anywhere in the world or do anything in the world, what would that look like? And that's what these cards are asking. So I haven't brought these out in a minute, so I am going to go ahead and shuffle these, bringing a little bit more light. I love Chrisanne. You can see that this in her Sacred Creators Oracle, she has like light and dark. It's the same. So it's really also showing us that darkness is just showing us the opposite of the light. So I feel like that it needs to be like cut, because we have a whole bunch of like sticky cards here in the middle. That was a very weird cut. Okay, so what is the message from the Sacred Creators that would like to share? Wow, look at that. So this just shows like the power of even this reading. It's giving us everything that I've been talking about. Accept where you are, receive the thing that you want, be that kind of magical creator being that you that you think of outside of yourself. Like even if you go into movies and things like that, and you're like, wow, this is full of magic or whatever, and you leave there, like your energy level is raised, and don't lose that. Like when you find yourself in beautiful situations, accept that magic, receive it into all that you are, and then move it forward. So this is learning to accept praise and love and your worth, your value, because a lot of us didn't grow up with that. I didn't grow up with somebody telling me how amazing I was. And if you did, I think that's awesome. But a lot of us did not grow up with somebody saying, wow, you are, a spark of the divine. So it's saying you can bring prosperity, whatever it is that you want right now. It's time to really accept that you already are that, but you just haven't realized your magic, and you're still allowing like your focus to go to things that you don't want. Okay, we're gonna take that one because it was there. This is Two of Wands. This is when you're preparing to take the energy that you have. We're going into this, Leo, a very fiery time right now. And this is about being able to move forward. And you know what this looks like to me? What I was saying earlier, this looks like a fiery sky on the outside. And unfortunately, I'm, feeling like it could be all about the West where it is burning. And being able to be a part of the thing that we want to see, where the rain, and I was watching like the rain coming down and pouring down on these areas and helping, squash this fire, and whatever it is that's happening out there, to change it for the better. And this is what the Two of Wands is to know that you have all the tools you need to go and be and do the thing that you want to do. So I'm going to ask for a final message here. Is there anything else here? I'm going to try to shuffle. My hands just barely hold this deck on the side here, but I kind of like it. Okay, so let's see what this is. So we have the King of Cups. And as you notice in the King of Cups, he really is tapping into his heart. That's where that feeling center, that's when you know, like deep down, when you fall in love with somebody and when you know something is true, it's really tapping in. So it's asking you that has to be a part of this equation. That's the breathing, quieting the mind, being here now, accepting and opening your heart. I love that this card came out because I saw it on the bottom of the deck and I nearly grabbed it because I looked at it and said, for some reason I'm thinking that is part of what this message is supposed to be about, the liberation. Card 20 is about releasing your soul and any bondage really that you've been in, any belief systems that kept you not feeling like the powerhouse that you really are. It's time to liberate yourself from the old. And then the Star. Well, we can't ask for a better card to come out after Judgment, because both of these are looking to the higher wisdom and guidance and letting go into that space where we can receive the wishes that we've been holding on to, knowing that we are magic, knowing that we have everything inside of us to create the world that we want, and for ourselves and everyone in it. Because it's really catchy, right? This you know, when somebody sees something amazing or lucky that happens, everybody's like, wow, I really want that. How do I get to do that? And that's what this card's about. 1 and 7 is about understanding your infinite connection with source and all that is, and that you can, if you hold on to the dreams and wishes. It could also mean that you get inspiration and downloads of some sort that, you know, perhaps you've never received before, but it's really about bringing in cosmic awareness and light into this moment. And what is cosmic awareness and light? It's those dreams and wishes. It's every time we look to the sky. It's every time we look up and we're looking at twinkling stars and we feel like there's something more out there. The star card is about getting those wishes and dreams to come true. And then lastly, once again, below this energy here, this is, I'm going to put this, yeah, it works out right here in the middle. This is showing our progression. Once we recognize that we have the tools that we need, then we need to put our attention in a certain direction. And to be able to move in that direction, we have to know that we can do it. And then we have to look towards that direction. You know, if you're going on a road trip, you have to know where you're going. And that's what this card is saying, is that we're naturally progressing from understanding our true power to finding the direction that we need to really get on that board and surf out into the world and just experience it on a whole new level. So thank you for joining me here at the channel. I hope you're enjoying this message. And if you're looking for another daily message, come back tomorrow and let's see. What I'm super excited about is that the messages seem to begin on Monday, and then we kind of like ride the wave all through the week, each one building on the next. So I'm excited to see where we go tomorrow. Until then, have an amazing day. Bye now.